Hi, how are you? You doing good? I am sitting in the dark and I am watching Star Wars. Let me turn this down a little bit. I was also taking some reference photos. I have missed, I think, 2 uploads. Here's the thing with that. Once I set a schedule, or once I say I'm going to do something, 95% of the time it's very difficult for me to do it. And there's an instantaneous block in my mind. Persistent demand avoidance. It's a big part of autism and ADHD. But I did get a logo made. I, of course, didn't film it. I also changed my bio, updated my bio, and I am very happy with both of those pieces of work. So I have done something in the last 2 weeks. It's not much, but I've done something. I have been doing lots of art. I've got lots of pieces almost finished. And I think in today's vlog, which is what this is a studio vlog. I think that I just finished this. Oh shit. I just finished this sketch yesterday. And this is my Paul Rubens watercolor sketchbook. So I think we're going to start painting this, finishing this. We might try to finish this in today's vlog. But also, I have prepped my first big piece. I have generally been working, I have a couple pieces that are like 8.5 by 11 type situation, but I have prepped big piece. It's going to be big and massive, and even more interesting is that it is going to be a charcoal piece. So I have a 3-day weekend. Today is Sunday night. It's the first of 3 nights off. We'll probably call this a chaotic studio vlog. We're going to start off the way we usually start off, which is by cleaning the studio. Well, first I'm going to go take a shower, brush my teeth, do all the normal human being things. But I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to set a 2-hour timer and make a list. I just did a whole drawn out long clip and my microphone, this bitch wasn't on. We've had a shower, we're washed, we're brushed. And I gotta say, those wax strips, amazing. I will link the ones that I bought down below. I still have enough product in the box to do this another 3 to 4 times, depending. Like the whole shebang. And I only paid, I think, like $14. Dogs die in Phoenix mobile home fire. Oh my god. I have to turn off notifications on YouTube again because it shows me some really terrible shit. We're gonna set a timer for 2 hours. Okay, so we're gonna clean the desk. Obviously. We're gonna vacuum because my cat is nasty. Oh, empty the dehumidifier. I think I can comfortably fit that into 2 hours. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll take a screenshot of this so I have it on my phone.
You just never know whether it's going to be something serious, like I didn't know if she was not feeling well, or...
I took a little break because Bruce brought me drunken noodles. I've almost gotten 2 things on the list done. Look at that. Oh, 4:22 in the morning. You know what I'm ready for? I'm ready for winter when it's socially acceptable to live the way we live, to not go outside.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
It was.
I demolished mine. Oh, you recording? Hi.
Let's refer to the list, shall we? The desk, we did. Clear area under window, we did that. Dust toy shelves. I dusted the 2 that I can see because I started running out of time. So this is my little charcoal area, and I made myself this little basket with all my charcoal stuff. Color pencil and my white blenders, all my charcoals in that can, and then this is it's all in this. I can just put it down here when I'm doing my art. And then I've been wanting a dedicated place for all my sketchbooks. This is all of the ones that I'm actively working in. So I love that. It is unfortunately like 8 in the morning. We're gonna jump back into this tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. I ordered a floor pillow to use while doing my charcoal. I'll link it below. It was the cheapest one I could find. Look what he's doing. What are you doing, Nutmeg? I'm excited for that, and I've got my whole station ready to go. I have some ambiance going, and I have some Toad the Wet Sprocket. Doing 90s music this morning. I'm a little tired. I don't know. So, plan for today. The art stuff that I talked about yesterday, but then in the morning when the sun comes up, we're going to go outside. My plan is to get the front yard and the driveway clean and ready for Halloween decorations by September 1st. So we're going to do that in the morning. My neck just popped. Did you hear that? That was crazy. I don't know if you knew this or not. Side note, you can listen to YouTube while you're in the Kindle app. Isn't that magical? So you could be listening to this stuff while you're reading in bed. That's amazing. And we're going to change this music because they have transitioned to early 2000s garbage. How did I go from the Cranberries to Jimmy Eats World? Started with Better Than Ezra. That's what I started with. I was listening to the whole album. But Apple Music, what it does is after it finishes the album you chose, then it chooses something that they think is similar. I've also been fucking loving Kim Dracula. I'll link my favorite song down below. It gives hard 90s vibes. Right. It doesn't tell you which one is number 1. No, this is number 2. This is number 1. I've had this Lego set for 5 years, and I'm just now putting it together. I don't know if I showed you. Did I'll have to look to see if I showed you in yesterday's footage. I don't think I showed you. I built this last week. It's from Fortnite. I can't get over that freaking olive. So I've been like opening up some of my sets lately. Because what are we waiting for, right? I mean, literally, today could be my last day. Oh, look at that. That's actually a lot. I love how it's clear. So it looks like he's floating. I made myself a snack. This looks delicious. I should have got more water. Oh my god. You probably just heard my collarbone pop. I forgot that I love beets. I mean, look at his little hands. Oh my god, I can't. He's so fucking cute, bro. I've been working a little bit on my I'm doing like a pre-sketch to get an idea of the composition before I go in with the charcoal. So I've been doing that. I had dinner with Bruce. He made me dinner. This is actually what we're doing. This is a photo that I took and I edited the color a little bit. So this is what we're doing. What is it? You want some cuddles? You want some cuddles? Oh, you gonna lay down right here? I have the pre-sketch done. It's pretty light because it's a very hard lead pencil. I think we're doing good so far. So now we're ready to start with the charcoal. First, I need to do some work. I need to spend some time with Maria. She seems to be upset. A little update. I just spent the last like 45 minutes fixing the beetle. It just wasn't right. The first beetle was the proportions and the angle. On the left side, you're seeing like the side of his body. And that just wasn't showing on the first version of the sketch. It just wasn't good. I think that I might have problems drawing on camera. I'm self-teaching myself how to draw and do all the things already. And I'm learning that drawing and doing art on camera is a whole nother skill thing. It's different doing it on camera. So I didn't expect the pre-sketch to take that long, but I'm not gonna lie, the beetle looks good as fuck. It is 7:20 and I need to take Maria for a walk. Also, this is the pencil I've been using. It is a hard lead. What I find is that I can do a lot of sketching. I can be real loose with my sketches and it doesn't show real dark. This is amazing, in case you care. You ready? You ready to go? We're waiting on Daddy. Look at the moon. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Beautiful girl. Where's Daddy? She's like, I don't know. Where is Daddy? There he is. The sun. Gross. It's bright.
It is very bright today.
Did you see the moon?
Oh, yeah.
The cicadas are out. Oh, baby. You okay?
Yeah. I didn't want to run over that curb straight on.
He
I had to steer
ran up
around
on
it.
the curb.
Me out here protect you. Opening the mailbox. Grabbing the mail.
Good morning. It is our Sunday. It's the last day of this vlog. And it is 9:47 at night. I've been awake since 6:30. It is thunderstorming. Maria is very upset. Very upset. I've been awake since 6:30 for two reasons. I generally like to get up earlier on our last day of the weekend. Also, I had put in a grocery order and I had to go pick up that order. I've come back, put all that away, and I'm actually food prepping. Who am I? Let me turn this down. That's kind of... Calm down. I'm baking some chicken for the week. So that'll be enough chicken, I think, for 2 or 3 days, give or take. And I didn't use any butter, nothing, just seasoning. And what did I use? Okay. Oh, yeah, I used this. I think that's everything. So I used a little bit of this maple. This is really good. And then I used a whole bunch of this. I use this in everything. I actually use this in my Brussels sprouts. A little bit of Himalayan salt, and then a shit ton of this. I also am using this in everything. This is also in my Brussels sprouts. Delish. So good. So I just seasoned it, threw it in my Dutch oven. No oil, no butter, no nothing. And I will just take it out before it gets like dry. I also got home and I cut up a cantaloupe. I cut up 2 English cucumbers. So these are also meal prepped for the week. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm drinking water mixed with cranberry juice. This is just like maybe this much cranberry juice and the rest water. Yeah, good for your urinary system. Those are eraser marks because I adjusted the circle and it was like that. And so these are eraser marks. Same thing down here. The eraser messes with the paper just enough to leave these marks. Huh. And then as far as this, I don't really know what that is. This is my first time doing a big ass piece, let alone a big charcoal piece. Plus it's my first time using this paper. It's not, you know, charcoal paper. It's not even high quality paper. That it's for practicing. And I was like, oh, let's use it for a big ass serious art piece. So it's Strathmore Mega Newsprint, and it says, what does it say? For practice and experimentation with dry media. And I guess that's what I'm doing. This is experimentation. But then the picture is like charcoal. That's charcoal, right? Yeah, I feel like that's charcoal. Maybe I'm just not using things right. Because it was the Strathmore charcoal paper that I didn't like. I didn't like the texture on it. I like this so much though. I want to like it. Maybe it would be better with graphite instead of charcoal. I'm just gonna keep going on it. I mean, it's my fault. I already was questioning myself doing the pre-sketch. You never see charcoal artists doing a pre-sketch with a pencil and eraser. And I've never done a big piece of anything in any medium. So for that reason, I wanted a little guide first, but blah, blah, blah. Y'all aren't even here for this, are you? Oh, okay. I was going to talk to y'all about the book the last book I just finished. And it was actually, I believe, my first thriller of the year. I looked it up, and last year I read 3 thrillers. One was my first Frida McFadden, and I remember that I enjoyed it when I was reading it. Like, the buildup was really good, but then the end, it was too twisty. It was just like too random and twisty. I like a story that the twists have some meaning at the end, and like you're emotionally connected to the twist. Frida McFadden does not give you that, or at least that book didn't. Anyway, so this was my first thriller of this year. It was First Lie Wins. I forget the author. Sorry. I gave solid hard 5 stars. I fucking read it in like 3 days. I immensely loved it from start to finish. I'm a Gen X, so I very much am a fan of Mission Impossible. It was Mission Impossible, but it was a female. And she even, I forget the character in Mission Impossible. He's got a second and he's got a third. And one is like kind of the brawny, like the muscle of second. And then the other one, who we love, he is like the brains of the opera. Anyway, she even has a second, you know. It's so fucking good. And it does take you back, I think, to 5 of her previous jobs. And it is very espionage-y type thing. But those are important. That tells you who she is and how you it gives you breadcrumbs that lead up to the reveal at the end. They're important, they're meaningful. They also tell you a lot about her heart and who she is as a person. I loved it. The end, fucking loved it. I loved everything about that book. 5 stars, 5 stars. Probably my second favorite book of the year. What is my most anticipated read at the end of the year? That's a good question. What is the most anticipated read? Oh, I'm going to start the, probably very soon, I'm going to start the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. What is that book called? I have the first and the second on Kindle. And there's like 5 of them out already. So I'm excited to try that. I have 2 books that I'm really excited to... That was really bad. It looked like it hit something, to be honest. I hope we don't lose electricity. I know that this is my most anticipated read for September. And let me tell you how I got this, actually. I'm going to plug Wild Fern again. She's sponsored by Aardvark. So she had a code, and with her code, you got your first box for $4, including shipping. I got this book for $4. $4. So yeah, of course I had to do that. It was perfect because I actually had gotten the audiobook through my library, through the Libby app, and it's the same narrator as the first book, which is fine, but it's different characters. So I couldn't get into the audiobook. I sent it back immediately, but I'm going to read it with my eyeballs. And look at this cover. It's got a pet fox. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Look at that house. I may paint that house, to be honest. But yeah. And then the book itself is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, love it. So this is probably my most anticipated read for fall. And I'm excited to read it with my eyeballs as well. I gotta go check my chicken. Ooh, those are beautiful. Where's my spoon? God. So good. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. It's about almost 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm starting to get tired. It's that Sunday night kind of feeling, you know. I have to go and wash our work clothes. I have to clean the kitchen and I just have to wrap my head around going back to work tonight. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I am so thankful for all of you. Anyone that is a new subscriber, all 2 of you. There are 2 new subscribers since I've become active, but I appreciate you. And anyone that is still here after all these years, is still watching me every now and then, I greatly appreciate you as well. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.